Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Just woke up this early morning, a little bit after 11. Should probably upload some 11:11 messages, right? But so I just wanted to touch on a few things really quick. You know, there are a few things that are obvious in the world. There are things that are not so obvious. You know, people try to hide their good lives, and it's really a tragedy. Or people will perceive your life as a tragedy, but you're really the total opposite. So, you know, it's just people, again, perceptions and perspectives. You know, there are a lot of things that we share in common with each other. But, you know, again, if everyone on this planet was the same, we wouldn't really be able to, express ourselves to the fullest. You know, challenge yourself or challenging your friends is always something that's going to help you improve yourself. So, you know, a conversation about confirmation biases and whatnot. You know, people feel that they don't have to, well, pretty much put it like this, especially with how things are going now in the 21st century, how, you know, everyone's into watching other people. Again, this is something that the singularity has caused. You know, everyone is walking around like a hung person on a tree with their heads down like this, looking in their phone. Again, that blocks off your throat chakra. No one is speaking to each other. There should be a balance, you know, sitting behind your keyboard and, you know, taking a walk on the beach or going for going on a vacation and at the Hyatt or whatever, going out for a nice dinner or a lunch or a swim or something like that. You know, you have to take those little small breathers. It doesn't even have to be about money. You know, you don't have to take $1,000 vacation and all these things like that. But you should be getting up out of your seat to, better yourself, build, invest in yourself. You know, it doesn't always have to be money again. Invest your time in your own self, not in other people. Men, stop chasing women that you're not ready for. Women, stop chasing men that you're unworthy of. You can't ask something of somebody that you're not willing to give. It's the confirmation bias of it all. Women love their likes on Instagram. They think just because a man likes a picture that he's willing to put a roof over your head. No, he's basically just finger effing you on social media. Literally like this. He's finger effing you. And that's why I don't do likes. You bring another perspective. Call me crazy. Go ahead, call me crazy. But, it's the confirmation bias of it all. So then they get their likes on Instagram, these 200-pound women, and they feel like they don't have to go to the gym. Or they feel like they don't have to get their life together. Even these men, it's the smart ones and the dumb ones. You sit online or sit on your phone all day watching videos just to hear what another man has to say. That's the crazy part. You know, I listened to this debate last night where a man debated a woman. She completely destroyed him, and the only thing he can do the whole time was bring up other men's names. That's a D-rider, bro. You can't even stand on your own knowledge. You can't even stand on what's in your heart. But, you know, another reason why I don't like name dropping and bringing up other people's names. I build my legacy off my power. I don't need a confirmation bias from another man. A Bible that's been filtered down through generations. Abraham wrote this Bible. John wrote this Bible. And so you basically saying that you're a fool. If you're listening to the watered down message that's been filtered through the generations. You ever played Duck, Duck, Goose? How all the kids used to sit in a circle and whisper something to each other, and by the time it gets back to the original person, it's something completely different. But confirmation bias. People think they can read a book or they can watch the video, and that means that they changed their life. Just because you know the Bible don't mean you practice in the Bible. Again, the whole confirmation bias of it. Women loving social media and loving their likes. You get that like, that's that confirmation right there that they feel like they the shit. And men, their confirmation bias. Even some dudes even live vicariously through other men. So weird. Now that's some beta, unmasculine stuff. You go on this man's YouTube page and you watch not one video, not two videos, not three videos, all the videos on his page, but you don't take the knowledge that you've acquired and go get off your butt and go do something about it and make something of yourself. Your whole confirmation bias is centered off of watching this guy's 20, 30 hours of content that he uploaded to social media. And that makes you feel good because now you know something different instead of doing something different. The confirmation bias of it all. But again, you know, it's only so many videos. It's so many likes. It's only so long that the brain can go without being nourished, you know, actually being nourished. It's only so long that a woman's looks are gonna last before, you know, what's the next plan? What's the backup plan? But yeah, man, you know, I mean, I'm just living life, you know, happy to, you know, do some things, you know, start a business last year and, you know, evolving and making changes and becoming better. So, you know, I take the information that I learned from men, women, adults, children, and I come out in nature and I look at something and I see something that inspires me. I go back home and I write it down, or I immediately take my phone out and I, you know, I'll speak about it, not necessarily that I have to upload it, but I go back on it and I watch these videos and I go back over my writings and I'm like, huh, very interesting. The whole confirmation bias of it all. This is for men and women, but since women have the black girl magic and all these things, look at the statistics. Women opened up the majority of the businesses last year, especially black women. And the fake confirmation bias of it all is, let me throw this out there. You can start, these people started up 1 million businesses or however many last year, but most of them were not successful. So, you know, it's good to, now don't get me wrong, it's good to get out there and try something new to see where you can go. But they're getting online acting like they're millionaires and billionaires and they're bosses and all these other things, but they're still texting men at 2 a.m. begging them, talking about I'm lonely and I'm this and that. You such a boss and all this, but all these different things, you know, I don't want to bring up the things that women need men for that they can't do themselves. You know, and again, there's things that men are not able to do themselves, you know, that women run laps around them on. But this whole opening up the businesses things, and you women don't, a lot of these women didn't really have the expertise. They was just listening, clout chasing. You know, whoever was the first woman to twerk online, I applaud you. But whoever was the first woman last year to start opening up these businesses, your friends didn't get the full memo. The fake confirmation bias of it all. All these women are doing is going out, they opening up their businesses and building basic business credit. And they're just taking a weekend to fly out with their friends and bump vages in a hotel room. That's what they're really doing. They're not coming up with business models and business plans and business ideas like the hair care industry and all these things. Why haven't you guys still taken this over yet? What are you guys really doing with your time? Oh, girls trip. Oh, we finna get money and travel forever. A vacation group. It's interesting though, you know. I just have to point it out and make light of it. If someone does it, if we don't have a group of people out there that's gonna be able to point out these small glitches in time, these small errors and things like that. We got fools from my state getting caught up in PPP loan scandals and things like that, and you have people that's actually bragging online talking about, oh, y'all mad because y'all don't know how to do the PPP loan. No, what we're really upset about is you're actually not putting in the work to better yourself. Because when you get the money, you're gonna do something stupid with it anyway, like post it online and then get arrested and get everybody in your house arrested, if not killed. So it's not that. We just upset at the fact that it's, again, a concept that or a quote that I came up with last year. People are so good, they're masterminds at when it comes to doing something wrong, but when it actually times to do something right, they act foreign. But that's all from me. I'm pretty sure it just passed 11:11, so I might as well go ahead and upload some tarot for you guys on this good weekend. Yeah, man, you know, confirmation bias is a BS. Most people can't spell it. Most people can't define it. and most people shouldn't be using it. But that's all for me. Have a good day. You guys be safe.